Okay, so week 8 is all about strings. We learned some great methods. We learned some different techniques for handling strings. So let's put our knowledge to work. Okay, so here's what I want to do. Given this a little thought, we had a discussion out on Discord. Again, I'm going to promote. If you're not on Discord, it is a great time to join. So I found two sites, and as I was looking through them, it was like, you know what? These are really good questions. I like this. So here's what I want you to do. And please follow the intent here. Remember, like with anything in programming, you could probably figure out a way around it, but you don't want to because the idea of an exercise like this is really for you to figure out how to choose exercises that will help you. Because if there's one thing I really got from the code reviews is that we have a variety of skill levels in this class. So here's what I want you to do. And I've provided two sites. I'm sure there are others. If you have others that you like, you're welcome to choose them. But what I don't want is I don't want to see the same problem chosen more than one time. So if you choose one, and this is where the sooner you do this work, the better it is. Because if you don't, you have to look through everybody else's at least. And you guys can make this simple in your reply or in your document that you're going to create. So let me complete you, and then if you want to ask me questions, you of course can. So I want you to select topics, or in this case, exercises, because again, we have two sites here. That would be, some would be easy, some would be medium, and some would be a good challenge, right? So like one of the things I posted in Discord was about writing a Julius Caesar to where it takes the letter and flips it, right? It's a simple not crypto. Yeah, but you get the idea. So, if you think about encryption, one of the ways we do is we scramble it, we cipher it, and decipher it. So that might be a good challenge for somebody, and somebody else might look at that and go, there's no way I could do that, right? So for your particular skill level, choose, and again, I'm said 10. I almost want to divide that by 3 and make that even, so you choose across this, but I don't want to get too anal here as well. So consider, choose some that you might consider easy, some medium, and some a good challenge. And if you're somebody that's really here to level up, right? Do all 10. That's a good challenge. You get to choose, you pick. Then create a new file in your public repo in the Learn Together, name it W7, and name the file, that's the folder, name it string exercises py. Now, in that file, report back on the items you selected, right? And tell us if you solved them, of course, and I should have said this, what was the code, right? So here's the problem. Here's the one I've chosen. And then of course, the code, right? And then if you were able to solve it without looking or Googling, say that. Yeah, I was able to do that, right? I maybe say also what you would have considered easy, medium, or a good challenge. And if you do get code, then here's the key, is give a reference and explain the code you got. Because it's one thing to find a solution, and it's another thing to take the time to understand that solution, right? So if you Google it, if you use, because these sites all have, right? Go to the editor, see the sample. Everything does. And that's not the point. The point is, can you do it without it, right? And if you just Google, but you don't find an answer, then say that. Like, I found this, like, right? Or if you were able to solve it just from what you already do or what we covered in the Udemy course. I'm going to put a beast mode. Okay, what's a beast mode? Beast mode is create a simple program that other students can use and have fun to test themselves. I'm glad I'm reading this on your questions. Like, you might present them with the question and then somehow either give them choices, right? Allow them to input an answer, multiple, whatever, right? So something that would test their knowledge, right? And you might ask, well, how can I run somebody else's code? Well, you can clone somebody else's public repo into your own, which I actually kind of recommend that way. And then you can do what's called a pull, a get pull to pull when they add new content. The thing you don't want to do is update their content. So don't, if you modify their files, don't, when you go to pull, right? So just don't do that. Although you could play with that, that's also a good thing to know how to do. So beast mode, right? So beast mode would be not only do this, but then create a simple game others can use, right? And give them a chance to level up on their skills, right? Now I'm going to provide an incentive because it's like somebody would go, why would I do beast mode if I don't get points for it? So if you do beast mode and at least one person uses it and said it was fun and I learned something, yeah, I'll give you the opportunity to submit late work without points removed. I don't know. Is that an incentive? I don't know. Right? So create a simple game that other students can have fun, that will test themselves on your questions. Okay, so the key is going to be, and you could do this. You actually could go through and select, pre-select, don't do them yet, but just go through and say, these are the ones I'm going to choose. And I'm going to choose across this spectrum of what Rio said, easy, medium, good challenge, right? So try to choose some in each category, right? I'm going to do that. And then in the reply, before you actually do the work, you could reserve the ones you want to do. That actually might make it easier for the other people. Let's get fun and let's get creative and have fun here. I think that's really important, is to have fun in what we're doing. So anyway, if you have any questions about this, please shout out on Discord and I'll talk to you later.